So I know that I'm just justifying my isolation over and over to myself. It's hard being alone. I feel like all my friends are judgmental. The problem is when I pick out friends that aren't judgmental, they're not necessarily a good influence on me. You know? They're not doing the things that I need to be doing. So my ADHD kind of gets in the way there. Just so many things, you know? I don't dress up to make myself look the best. I dress to hide, right? Especially now that I'm gaining weight, that doesn't make things any better. So of course I want to hide myself from the world, which is interesting because I doing a blog that's the opposite of that, but that's where I'm trying to. It's the only thing I can do right now. It's the only thing I can do creatively. I can't do anything else with any kind of enjoyment. The only ones that push me are my kids when they come with me. They came with me today and they pushed me to be, creative and do stuff with them. My 3-year-old won't have it any other way. So we do. And it's enjoyable and it gets me out of it a little bit, but then I come home and I don't know what I'm doing. I have an impossible time trying to get back to church by myself. I feel ashamed, of course, because of who I think that I am, the negative person that I think that I am. I feel so ashamed that I can't go most places. I only feel comfortable in one-to-one situations, which is what I'm doing as a nurse right now. Not in a big hospital setting, but one-to-one. I know that I need real therapy, probably. But I can't help feel that I just can't escape from this. That's why I have my blog. I feel like that's my escape. It's kind of keeping me somewhat on the up. When I have so many things that are associated with ADHD coming down on me. So many things. And I'm getting addicted to the depression. Not addicted to the anxiety. That's always been there, man. That's never, ever goes away. It is toxic for me. It really is. It's terrible for me. I don't know. I don't know. I am so clinical. Like, I do everything. Not just one thing or a couple things. I do everything associated with ADHD. The only thing that I give myself credit for that I'm proud of is I'm always on time. I'm always early. I'm never late for things. That's something that's associated with ADHD that I've never dealt with. But honestly, I don't think it comes from a good place. I think because of my anxiety to be late and having the negativity associated with being late, I show up super early. And then I get mad because everybody else is late. So, anyways, I don't know. It's really sad. I do have 2 good friends that I've been socializing with, but the only friends that I can really get along with are women. And I can't really be friends with married girls, right? That just doesn't work that way. So I befriend single women, and I've got 2 really good friends, but they're both gonna be leaving me soon. I just know it. They're gonna get married. They're younger than me. I can't not hang out with older women. Find me childish, and that's just my natural persona, right? They think of me as their child more than a friend. But younger women, it's different. I'm more on their level. The problem with younger women is they get married. And I am for sure not good material for marriage right now. Yes, I'm self-deprecating. Yes, it's terrible. And I know that I'm negative about myself. But I feel like I have valid reasons, you know, like I went through a divorce. Of course that doesn't drive on me. I have a dad that's been through three, you know, or four, three divorces. My mom's been through two, you know. Of course that scares the living daylights out of me, and I don't want that for me. And I'd rather my kids look at their father and say, you know, he's alone. He only went through one divorce, but he didn't get married again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer. Is it better not to try? Maybe. I don't want to go through divorce. That becomes a pattern. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that negativity in my life. I'm already having an impossible time trying to stay positive. I don't want something like that to completely destroy me, right? And I don't know. Man, just everything. I'm falling victim to everything that's associated with this garbage. No reason. I mean, good reasons. I mean, of course I hated myself. I was fat as a kid. I got bullied as a kid. No one ever was my friend as a kid. I mean, of course I had no friends as a child, you know? And in high school I did have friends. I did make friends. But even then, that was the time when I was living by myself with my dad, and my dad was never there. He was with girlfriends or drinking, and I was all alone. I was isolated, and no amount of friends pulled me out. In fact, I had to move out of there to go live with my mom again, because I just didn't have familial support, right? And here, I've got a mom, but she lives an hour and a half away, and I tried talking to my parents regularly, but I feel like I'm the last one they call, you know? I feel like I'm too burdensome on them, and I'm too needy for attention, and I call too often or whatever, and they just don't want to talk to me. And for good reason. I mean, of course the stuff that I talk about plans or new plans that I have that I get excited about that never come to fruition, which is fine. Whatever, that's the story of my life. So of course they don't want to hear another plan. Of course they don't want to hear another scheme or whatever the heck I'm thinking of that I put in my mind that I get excited about. I try to push those out. I feel like this blog is my last scheme that I could concoct. I don't know what else to do. I don't have the desire to do anything. I can't think of anything to do. It's terrible. I'm so depressed. I feel like hitting a wall. I want to be creative again. I love being creative again. I guess I gotta do this as I speak into a microphone. I like speaking, so I'm enjoying this. You know, I do enjoy this. Even though I get drunk in front of the mic sometimes. I can't help it. That's just who I am. That's who I am right now, and I shouldn't lie and pretend I'm anything that I'm not. You know, just a regular piece of crap. A nice POS, right? That's my life. And I know that's not a good train of thought to have. And I know that that's right along with everything else that's going on with me, but I can't help it. And I don't feel like I have the power to help it, or that I could do the intervention necessary to help it. I've done so many in my life. What's another failed attempt?